everyone, this is Steven, aka Scubaghost, and welcome back to our Myst 4 Revelations playthrough. When we last left off, let's see if we can go over here. We were so we redid the generator over here, and then we got completely cut off from here, and Atrus's daughter, was in the house, and we found her necklace over here in the fireplace. So we have no idea what to do. Well, I have no idea what to do or solve that mystery. So what we're going to do is just going to continue on and do the thing. Let's see. Okay, so not that one. So we need to open this up and then contact Atrus to get stuff moving. And then we'll just let him know what happened. Oh, hey. Alrighty. So we did that. So now we just have to, I guess, sit in this chair. Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, there was a spider. And I am not one for creepy crawlies at time of recording, because that will just throw me off, and I'll be more worried about that than... Ooh, button. No, I don't want... I want to sit in chair. How do I press button? There we go. I hit button. I hit button good. Okay.
See the really bright one? Uh-huh. A long time ago, when your great-grandmother Anna first mapped this desert with her father, she looked up in the night sky and used that star to find her way home.
Okay, so if you don't know, Anna is Atrus's grandmother, and by default, grandmother, and by default the mother of Gen, the villain antagonist for Riven. Alrighty. Ooh, shooting star. I have no idea where... what I'm looking for here. Okay. Or maybe again, maybe Atrus's book will help. Of where I need to be looking for, so. Because it gave me the it said, you know, go and do the crystal code. Oh. Oh. I need to... Haha. I need to know what kind of crystals. I thought it would just be easy. Like, hey, colors! Alrighty. Alrighty. Once again, handy dandy notebook. Alrighty. Where tonight, so much time alone on Rime. The trip is far too brief a visit. I've returned to Rime. So the last time we saw Rime, it was actually in Myst Master Edition, the first one, where you know, it's just like very like, you know, kind of like cool area. So. Watch the lights illuminate on Rime sky. Yep, so the Aurora Borealis. Usually subdued when I show her the new blueprints. Okay. Alright, so there's what we need. Okay. Aha, so... Alrighty, so it looks like the first one is kind of like a 4-prong one. I wonder if I can take a picture of this. Yep, I can take a picture. There we go. That way I can refer to it. Hey! Forget the notebook. Turning from relation. Alright, so let's... Alrighty, so let's... Alright, so how do I get the crystal out? How do I get the crystal out? Because there's the crystal. Is that a button? Alright, so I'm not able to both Spire and Haven, but also I saw the crystal code for Rime was difficult to remember. Hope so now they can keep around. Okay, so okay, so I mean, how do I get the code? How do I get the crystal? Maybe it's Maybe I have to actually get it so that it's on Rime, which I think is the big old planet. Okay, so maybe that's it. If not, well, we'll find out. Oh, so more goodies, as you can probably see in the background over here. I got some cool string of LED lights. It was an early birthday present from my wife, so I'm very excited for that. Alright. Give me the crystal. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna do some expert. I'm gonna get some expert opinion on this. I'll be right back. Okay, figured it out. I was doing everything kind of right. I was doing everything kind of right, but in the wrong order. So now we gotta go here. Nope. I need to go here. Alright. So, nope. Go. Alrighty, so 2-prong cane. And then we've got yellow spire, green spire. Give me that. Hey, give me that. Why won't you let me grab the slider? There we go. There we go. Nope. Green. There we go. And I think unless I do something wrong. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see what I did wrong. Let's hold on. Let's go back. Yep, 2-prong, yeah. Unispire. Oh, no, no, no. Maybe the cane one's wrong. Yeah, I think the cane one's wrong. Yeah, I think the cane one's that one. No, okay. Maybe it's that one. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, well, maybe it doesn't, Aha!
My friend, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Barely receiving you. Listen, there's a terrible electromagnetic storm here. I can't leave Rime until it's over. And I know what you can do. Go to the desk in my bedroom. Below the top drawer, you'll see a symbol. Press on it to open 2 compartments. The commentaries I wrote on Haven and Spire are inside. Oh, and tell Isha not to forget her homework.
Yeah, Atrus, about that, there was an explosion. Alrighty, so we need to go. So he needs to go to the bedroom and do his. We need to go through his stuff. Yay! Time to go through Atrus's stuff. But you know, saying like, oh, going through his journal. That's like, going through a library. All Atrus does is write. Even when he was like a little kid. So, spoiler alert, I've been reading for a bit, and then I took a break. The Myst books, I found them on, online, and I've been reading the Book of Atrus, which is the first book in the series, which I guess is a prequel to the games, and you learn a little bit more about the characters like Gen and Atrus. And all he did was write and have experiments, and oh, ding dong, already. And one of the things is that you learn about Gen is that he is just very scientific. You know how all these ages that Atrus has, he, has, like Tamana, Relation, Rime, he gives these all names and gives them life. But whereas Gen, he's just like age 37, age 25. It's very like scientific. Ooh, hey, we got something. We must be united, my love. We must be united in this. Can you find it in your heart to listen and forgive? For I cannot be strong in this alone. So this sounds like a love note to Atrus to be like, hey, buddy. Okay. Turn both on. There we go.
Spire, I've called it, for that's the image I kept in mind as I wrote the book that would link here. A soaring rock and crystal spire rising out of dense clouds like the watchtower of some gem-studded castle. Now that I'm here and am exploring the age in person, I find it to be exactly as I'd envisioned. Beautiful, yet so very deceptive. From the tower formation upon which I sit, an ocean of clouds spreads out below me. Rough stone steps descend toward them, ending at an empty terrace area. Created over centuries by the erosive power of wind, these steps are so evenly matched that I almost believe they were man-made. Yet, how could they be? For Spire has never had any inhabitants. Steps are not the only example of how the illusion I sought to create in this age holds true. Shortly after linking here, I walked through massive archways of stone, searching for a view beneath the clouds. As I walked, I felt as if the ghosts of a past civilization walked with me. This feeling was only enhanced by the beautiful harmonic sounds heard everywhere I went. I would have liked to determine the source of these sounds, simply for my own edification. But other...
So, I'm just letting Atrus read because his voice is very soothing. You know, kudos to him.
concerns must take precedence. Having found the flora caverns and assured myself of Spire's ability to support human life, I'm at last ready to leave. I even feel more comfortable with my decision to use this age as a prison world if I must. Yet I am sad to leave it too. There is still so much I could learn about the art simply by spending more time here, comparing the age with my original intentions for it. Unfortunately, once I link away, dropping my Myst book into the clouds as I leave, I know I will never be back. And I truly must go, for I still have another prison age to investigate.
So, if you don't remember, well, if you remember from Myst, the first one, the red book was Sirius and the blue book was Achenar. So here looks like the crystal code for that age. So we're just gonna take a snapshot of it. Alrighty, and back out of here, and let's listen to about the other one, which I think was Haven?
Never be discouraged by a mistake, Atrus. My grandmother, Anna, always used to say. Strive to learn from it instead, and you will achieve great things. Today on Haven, I saw my grandmother's words become truth. The broken ship merged into the causeway near Haven's coastline is exactly what I'd hoped it would be. A promise of intrigue and adventure, so palatable it made my own heart race with excitement to see it. I thought of how much fun the boys I'd met in Stoneship Age, Emmett, Branch, and Will, would have had playing in it, and almost wish I could bring their children here to do so. But Haven must remain off-limits to all if it's to become the prison world I wrote it to be. My sole foray into the age has proved it to be capable of supporting human life, though of course none exists there at this time. Much of Haven's interior is comprised of a dense tropical rainforest, which is obviously teeming with beasts. I saw several as I explored, though they usually kept their distance.
As, you know, beasts will.
A few of the fruit eaters did stare at me curiously as I made my way under their nests. No doubt, having never encountered a human being before, they did not think to fear me. They might even have summoned the courage to become friends, had I stayed there any longer. Alas, I could not, for the weight of urgency was upon me, having convinced myself of the need to protect my Myst library should some overly greedy explorer stumble onto it. I felt it necessary to link home very quickly, taking only a few brief minutes to watch the sun set over Haven's freshwater lake.
Ooh.
I swam out to the middle and linked away. By now, the linking book I used would have sunk underwater and have been destroyed. Consequently, there remains but one task to finish before I can sleep. I must write 2 additional linking books tonight, one for Haven and one for Spire, my other prison age, then place them on display in the library. I shall also have to warn Sirrus and Achenar to stay away from them, and tell Catherine, of course, when all is finished.
Okay. Alright, and there we go. Take a snapshot of that. Alrighty. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take a snapshot of this because I feel like this is gonna come in handy later on. Like I said, I think it's gonna link this. I'm making the prediction now. Episode 2, that this right here and the chessboard are the code for whatever this fireplace thing is. I'm making that prediction right now in the hopes that I'll figure it out. Alrighty, so let's go back to the observatory, and hopefully by then Atrus will be all set. If not, we shall save and then do something silly and stupid. And by silly and stupid is going to these ages. Or at least going and communicating with them. So let's go back. I mean, so far this game, I really do enjoy, you know, like having like the camera and like the photo book and stuff to look back on. But also at the same time, I also kind of miss, you know, using the notebook, you know, to try and figure stuff out. But this game was made in the early 2000s, so, you know, it's like, hey, let's do this. There's just nothing wrong with that. So, back to what I'm reading. So, I paused on reading the Book of Atrus because a friend of mine, Janet, she wrote and published a book. It's called Freaking Forctados. I'm going to put a link to the Amazon Kindle you know, page in the description for the video, so everybody can check it out. I've actually, you know, like read and, you know, small minor, you know, critiques. I just enjoy reading for the sake of reading. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, pick apart anything about it, or, you know, I'll say something, hey, it doesn't work, but fortunately, I never really did that with this because I was so afraid of, you know, like critiquing that somebody might, you know. But anyway, beside the point, you know, I've seen this novel grow and really enjoy it, and it's got a lot of wit and humor, and it kind of reminds me of, you know, like some like locals that I've encountered, you know, home here, and a lot of it's actually based in the town that I live in. So, but the names were changed to protect the innocent, you know, like Dragnet. So yeah, check out Freaking Forctados. Maybe I'll put in a, you know, a picture of the cover art like down here. If I figure out how to do that later on today. But it's like 5 o'clock in the morning while I'm recording this because I got a lot of stuff to do today. So let's see if I can go talk to Atrus again. Alright, let's see if I can talk to Atrus. Atrus, come in.
My friend, are you there?
Yeah.
I hope you're getting this. Barely receiving you. Listen, there's a terrible electromagnetic storm here. I can't leave Rime until it's over. And I know what you can do. Go to the desk in my bedroom. Below the top drawer, you'll see a symbol. Press on it to open 2 compartments. The commentaries I wrote on Haven and Spire are inside. Oh, and tell Isha not to forget her homework.
Yeah, okay, so it's on a repeat message. So let's, no, I don't want that. Alright, let's check out, alrighty, so this is Haven crystal code. And this is code. Alrighty, so alright, so we got little green one, big blue one. Alright, let's take this one at a time. Alright, so little green one. I think it was a two-prong big blue one. And single spire red one, so similar to that one. And let's see, kind of weird looking yellow one. I think it's that one. I got time, I'm good. And last but not least, it's a cane one, and it's diamond one. Okay. Alrighty, let's alright, let's see what Sirrus has to say himself. We haven't seen him forever. Okay. That's cool. Oh, okay, so I think Catherine, Atrus, and then Sirrus and Achenar? Okay. Let's take a photo of that. Okay. Now for Haven. Now remember, alright, so this was Spire code image. Okay. Alrighty, so now let's do did I just delete it? I deleted it. Crud. I just deleted it. And it looks like I also deleted the chessboard. Like an idiot. Alrighty, so we gotta go back over there. Awesome. And I didn't, well, I guess I could, like, trust the autosave, but I'm not going to. I made my bed and now I'm going to lay in it. But like I said, easy fix. And just go to the book, just flip through to the end. So if you remember from Myst, Sirrus was very, like, he was into like beautiful things, very, like, collecting, he was, like, materialistic. I'm going to say pretty things, but you never know. So, but, yeah, he was very materialistic. So if you notice, like, from his rooms, that we saw in the different ages, it was like, like gold and, like new shiny stuff and all that wonderful things. And it's just like, okay. And then when we saw Achenar's room, yeah, it was very, I think I used the word like sadistic. It's very sadistic, you know. It's just like very like, ugh, you know, like torturing and, you know, skeletons and crossbones and stuff like that. All right, so there we go. There's that. Now, there we go. The end is not even written yet. And so, if we're aware of the art that Atrus had mentioned in these commentary, you know, descriptor books, is the art of writing with you know, in the language of the Dunny. Come on, let me press the button. Let me press the button. And by then, because of the language that the Dunny had, it is, you know, creates these worlds. And by that, you know, like creates life and everything, but every character means something different. Like, as you know, with, you know, writing in general, you know, you can say one thing in one language, but in another language it completely mean a different thing. You know, not to kind of sound, you know, weird or, you know, this or whatever, like, you know, the Bible. It could mean something completely different in its original Latin origin, but then change it to, you know, change it to, like, you know, the language of the people, and it could, you know, one word can mean something completely different. That's all I'm getting at. Oh, hey, perfect example. Harry Potter. The British version, you know, like the UK version of the book is called Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, but the US version of it, it's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't think too many people, like, would know, like, you know, the term philosopher in the, you know, arcane magical sense. So, you know, they, you know, the publishers were like, oh, well, what does it mean? Okay, we'll change it. Well, you know, we'll change it to this. Oh, hey, I just noticed that little ding ding. All right. Alrighty, so let's. Alrighty. Alright, so let's not delete the picture. So we think. Alright, so we've got this like tall blue one. Alright. Alright, so I think it's that one. No, it's that one. There we go. Alright, now we're looking for. Alright. So, squat purple, diamond green. I think it was multi-prong yellow. Oh, come on, give me... There we go. Alright guys, cross fingers that this works. What the heck? That is... Alrighty. Oh, it's code image. What the heck is he doing? Let's go. Alright, let's get out of here. Alrighty, so I mean, alright, so we looked at the commentary there. We read it, we understood it. I think that's it. I mean, I have no idea what else, you know, there is, unless, you know, we put in the code again to get to, you know, to get him to rhyme. But let's, I mean, I guess you'll try it. Did I take those images again? Yeah, I did. There we go. Alrighty, so let's put in this code again and see if we still get the same repeat message from Atrus. And if not, then if we do, you know, we'll call it the episode for today, for this week, and see, so. So what gathered from, you know, what we saw, that, you know, Achenar looks like he's still kind of destructive because, you know, Atrus talked about, like, you know, these, you know, like, wonderful rainforests and everything, and how luscious and beautiful and everything is, and it looks like he just kind of, like, Achenar had a temper tantrum. That's what I'm predicting. Also in observing that we saw. And then Sirrus was kind of like, you know what, I'm just going to make something. You know, we saw like an interior of a cave with a very nice, like, you know, crystal, you know, diamond sculpture. So there we are.
My friend, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're getting this. Barely receiving you. Listen, there's a terrible electromagnetic storm here. I can't leave Rime until it's over. And I know what you can do. Go to the desk in my bedroom. Below the top drawer, you'll see a symbol. Press on it to open 2 compartments. The commentaries I wrote on Haven and Spire are inside. Oh, and tell Isha not to forget her homework.
Alrighty. Okay, so, yeah. So, that's on repeat. So I think next episode we're going to try and figure out the fireplace. And then hopefully we'll be able to find Isha. Because clearly, you know, she walked into the, you know, their bedroom, and all of a sudden there was an explosion, and it hit the fan. So I think I found Yisha's room. It was, below where, like in the first episode, that, swinging bridge. I think that's her room. So we're going to check out there, and then we'll do the fireplace. Like I said, I think the chessboard has something to do with it. So thank you everyone so much for watching. As you know, I post videos every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Like and subscribe to the channel, and also check out in the descriptions Freaking Forctados by Janet Garlay. I think I may later, probably Labor Day weekend, with her permission, do a live stream of me reading her book, to everybody, just to get a feel for it and what you think. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll put in the description a link to her, to that, books, like Kindle, website, store page. And everyone, thank you so much for watching. And as Bill S. Preston, Esquire, once said, be excellent to each other. See you later, everybody.